May you soar further beyond than ever before. I'm going to use this to go to the supermarket and back. I hope you know this. Truly, this is how I sit at my desk. And I'm pretty sure all of you do as well. Rest of one's own. Where do I get this? I've got them all. Let me look it up. Oh, wait. It's right there. Hello, Singing Way. On Wings of Hope, Singing Way is humming an unfamiliar tune. Ah, Miller, I've been looking all over for you. As you may recall, I oversee the atmospheric circulation system on the moon, and for the past several days, its internal gauges have picked up the most unusual ethereal emanations, and I need your help deciphering them. Girl, I don't know how to read. You're asking me for help? She don't know how to read beyond, like, maybe level 5, if there even is that. Like, she can do picture books, she cannot read things like The Hobbit. Like, it is over for her, okay? Uneducated because an orphan. Like, Ishtard moment. The emanations appear to be coming from the wreckage of the Heimdall in Marilarum Torum, a vessel which, as I understand, is the product of the Allegan civilization that once flourished on Eferus. I dare not tread there alone lest some dormant some dormant mechanical abomination awaken and tear me apart. No, I must have a seasoned explorer by my side, one who has seen their fair share of Allegan ruins. You'll come, won't you? Please? For you, little one, I will. I love the Loporettes. Oh, I knew you'd say yes. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All that's left is to fetch the last member of our party. Sit tight and I'll be back in just a moment. Who is coming with us? I swear down if it's my husband, it won't be. Whomst is joining us? Who is this? Is this Yoshi P? Yoshi P. I thought it was going to be like Graham or Stinian, and instead we got Yoshida. Oh god, he heard me earlier. Look, with the Dolbe's breakup arc, brother, we can talk about it. It's, I honestly, you know, how you been? Towards my head, ignore the voice crack. And thus was the party of 3 assembled. I expect this to be quite the thrilling expedition, oh yes. Why is he here? Where did you get him? I will forego introductions, since the two of you are already acquainted. As far as how I came to know the minstrel, we met during my studies here in Charlian. I thought his insight would prove integral to our investigation. Singing Way tells me he detected a most distinctive rhythm in the ethereal signatures received by his atmospheric device, a rhythm which harkens to the mind of mellifluousness of the poem. Whatever that word says down here, I can't read. Which is why I petitioned his expertise, there are none better versed in the melodies of Eferus. Heimdall's last sight is the ruins of a vessel which once monitored the Dreadworm Bahamut inside his Sandwind prose in Dalamud. The music of all things appears to emanate the wreckage is almost intriguing. Long has it been a dream of mine to visit the ashen satellite which rests in the heavens. When Singing Way relayed to me his intention to petition your aid, I was all the more eager for this first foray. And glad I am to have you aboard. Once we've both seen to our preparations, let's have our emergency survey crew rendezvous on the moon in Sinus Lacrimorum. Hi, can you get your Stola to teach me and Miller to both read, please? I'll be okay with that. To the moon. Before they start throwing more on me. You want the Dirkini. I'm trying to record for a potential video and you guys want me to make a bikini out of durians. Wonderful, you've arrived. Let's get down to business, shall we? To begin, I would have you install an amplifier for the purpose of our investigation. Here, take this. Where is this thing you speak of? I don't see it. The frequency of the ethereal waves emanating from Heimdall's last sight are unfortunately of insufficient amplitude, but by placing this device near the source, we can boost the signal and make a more comprehensive analysis. Oh, fucking hell, that maybe... This looks so cursed. We can boost the signal and make a more comprehensive analysis of the wavelengths. The amplifier will indicate when you've located the signal source. From there, you will merely wedge it right into the very tight spot. The antenna embedded within should boost the signal to the required output. In the meantime, the minstrel and I will calibrate a supporter for analysis, and see if we can't retrieve any data from the vessel. You'll find us perched nearby once you finish. Best of luck. Where are we putting this? Aha, here. Rotund component. Is it phantom glass? Okay, maybe it's the giant carrot-shaped thing. Good job, mate. Nearly 5,000 years after its construction, this propulsion system's core still burns bright. Yet the amplifier is silent. This is clearly not the source of ethereal emanations. Okay then. Is this going to be like... on the ship somewhere? Oh, there. Inner component. The amplifier is hummed to life in a response to a blinking component on the surface of the vessel. You appear to have found the source of the ethereal emanations. How strange. With the device safely installed, it's time you rejoined your companions. We're just over here, at least. Nope, other side. Hello. What does Minstrel have to say? It would seem we can remotely access the vessel's internal records from here. I must say that the technological prowess of the Loporrits is even greater than the rumours perturbed. Purported, not perturbed. By your countenance and aid, well, by your arrival, I take it that you found the source of the ethereal emanations. I will have the supporter initiate his analysis protocols immediately. Allow me to apprise you of the discoveries we made here in the meantime. According to the records we managed to retrieve from the vessel, Bahamut was kept in trance while imprisoned within Dalamud. Yet despite his stupor, emissions of his ether were detected at regular intervals. Yet I pondered as to why this could be. I recalled the existence of a dragon's song. Dragonkind infuse their emotions with ether and express them when they roar, channeling their thoughts to their brethren to communicate. If my suspicions are correct, we may find Bahamut's will imprinted on the ethereal emanations that have suddenly surfaced. Now, I have an issue with this. Okay, I have a problem with this, in that Bahamut, to me, should be golden. If you've seen the art, right? And this Bahamut we're about to get, he's not golden. Why is Bahamut? He's not. He's basically, because of how the Dragon Song works, is when he was imprisoned here and the ship was overlooking him, he just kept singing he's really sad. And apparently I think it's gonna have made a second Bahamut. The dragon asexuality is a very complicated thing, and every day I feel like that, you know the Dragonology book? That is me. That is me with these dragons, figuring out new things. What's it about to sing? It's about to sing like Despacito or Rick Astley. Hopefully it's Rick Astley. No? Oh, I thought it was going to give us Rick Astley. Bring unto mine enemies crushing defeat, burn their lands, their offspring, their ruination be complete. That's a bit dark. This is a dragon's song, but wrath enveloping each word is palpable. Do you suppose it was Bahamut's years of imprisonment which gave rise to such hatred? Probably. Also, in fact, he wasn't even him. I'm afraid his rage precedes his millennial-long incarceration. The primal Bahamut was summoned forth by the dragons of Mericidia in their desperation to forestall an Allagan invasion, you see. By nature, he is the accumulation of their fear and fury for those of him who call from him from the abyss. That's awful. Loporrits were created out of a love for mankind, yet Bahamut was born of the opposite. To then be imprisoned for thousands of years within veritable throwing distance of where we lay dormant. Wait a minute. What do we have here? Another recording? Perhaps we shall provide further insight. Grant hope, freedom to my brothers, my sisters. One day may we soar the boundless skies without fear. Interned within Dalamud for millennia, Bahamut yearned for a day when not only he, but his oppressed brethren could find solace in the heavens once more. There's something peculiar about the data. Analysis suggests that the first song we heard was amplified and transmitted repeatedly within Dalamud, almost as if to drown the second one out. The Allagans needed Bahamut to serve as Dalamud's living core, and only by fueling his hatred could they draw out his fathomless reservoirs of ether to keep the lesser moon afloat. The cruelty knew no bounds. Truly, I don't get why Tiamat didn't raise the hell out of the moon. Like... Oriander once told me the importance of the word which inspired my name. That to sing is to express joy from which comes from the heart, the purest feelings of joy, sorrow, and much more. The Bahamut's song to have been overwritten and effectively erased isn't right. That's why I want to fulfill his wish. I don't know how or if it's even possible, but if it is, I need your help. I don't think we're going to be able to help the Mericidian dragons. It's a bit of a situation over there. There is means to give a form to feeling, provided one has the appropriate instrument. Yet Bahamut is long deceased. The ethereal waves recorded on this vessel are naught from the vestiges of his unfulfilled yearnings. Even should they maybe realise now, what would we be erasing our own consciousness, and by some accounts committing taboo? Would you still proceed? I would. I wish for Bahamut, no, for all of Dragonkind to know that their voice and their song has been heard. Even if it's an aberration, I wish to see Bahamut's wings be unfettered in the skies once more. And what say you? If seeing where you feel so strongly about, let's remember. Yeah, this one, right? Like, let him be remembered the way he wished to live. Even if he's not going to be golden like the art originally said he was, which is where the whole Bahamut comes from. But anyway, I'm too much of a nerd. Very well. In light of your resolve, I shall bequeath to you this I can't read. I will bequeath to you this apocryphal horn. 'Tis capable of manifesting an entity which corresponds to the desires of the one who wields it. That's a little bit powerful, is it not? Why do you just have that? I mean, I get why you have it. You're Yoshi P, but excuse me. Imagine you lose this. Put it down in a tavern somewhere and you forget about it, and then someone picks it up and they're just like, man, really wish I had a tank right now, and it just spawns in the tavern. What are you gonna do? When you press the instrument upon your lips, you need but keep Bahamut's song of hope in your breast. A being fit to inherit his aspirations shall surely come forth. Assuming, of course, the requisite ether to give a form is available. Pray summon the phantom beings you've collected in your travels and let their power serve as a front of energy to complete this rite. Now, let's hie ourselves to a location that can accommodate the ritual. I dare say the Great Abyss shall serve as a fine stage. Oh, are we going down? What do you mean the Great Abyss? Do you mean in the hole? Or just over the hole? Surely not in the hole. Right? Oh. Oh, it's down the hole. Really said a hot dog girlfriend. Literally! Like, you're drunk, right? You have this horn in your hand and you're like, oh, God, if only there was a hot, beautiful butch here. And you blow on it. Too much power, but are we gonna complain? I spent too much time on to think of his item as reviews. Literally, I didn't want to say it, but we were all thinking it, right? Like, there is connotations to this sort of item and power that it's... Yep. Okay. Any theories as to why this vessel suddenly began to emit ethereal waves after years of silence? For my part, I believe the reason be a fairly mundane one. Deterioration over time simply caused by the ship's internal components to malfunction, and yet how profound it would be as if it was been Bahamut's undying yearning which awakened the vessel. Such a happening would be worthy of song, would you not agree? Bahamut Ultimate is happening again. A horn of unknown origin said to manifest its entity, which corresponds to the desires of its wielder. Oh, we've got a rainbow, I've just realised. Oh, are they doing like the little praying pose? Isn't that cute? I'm about to say we've just been Lewis Sward. Ooh. Oh, his posture is not okay. So this is the manifestation of Bahamut's inmost desire. It's magnificent. Verily, 'tis a worm not of dread but of hope, yearning to spread its wings and spread across the firmament, and yet it seems to have recognised our friend here as its master. Pray lend me thine ears for a moment, friends. Pulls out the harp. He actually did. On palest moon a wish takes wing, on of hope and for freedom born. Aloft would dragons soar and sing, the hero's heart was sworn. Forgive me, I could not help but convey this miracle in verse, like a rushing stream, the words came tumbling forth unbidden, and for this new composition perhaps, a moonside wish would serve as a fitting title. Precious few are those as blessed as you with tales of adventure, yet despite full awareness of your past exploits with similarly fantastical creatures, never did I imagine the manifestation of Bahamut's desire would be counted among them. This is gonna go crazier when I go back home to Estonian in 5 minutes. Like, so what have you done today? Summon Bahamut on the moon. You what? You can't say anything. You can't say anything. You're one sneeze away from making Nidhogg appear again. But I digress. Atop these wings of hope may you soar further beyond than ever before, and one day, when you have returned from your latest adventure, I pray you share the trials and tribulations of your journey with me. I'm going to use this to go to the supermarket and back, I hope you know this. Regarding what the minstrel said earlier, maybe it really was a step too far to give form to Bahamut's wish. Maybe this wish was a selfish act, just as a means to soothe my own conscience. Okay, this frame kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. But now as I see this embodiment of a similar hope, a simple hope, to fly and be free, and know that it will have every opportunity to do so at your side, I'm glad we went through with it. So thank you, Milan. You didn't have to help, but it means the world to me that you did. So let this newborn being experience all that Bahamut was denied, and together may both of your dreams be fulfilled. Oh, ain't that sweet? His poor back. You know? Like, truly, this is what happens when you don't unshrimp. You become this poor little shrimp dragon. Yay! We did it! Woo! Okay, now I can finally get the title I've wanted for, like, however many ages. Dragon sitting. Me when I look after dragons. Hope's Legacy. Maybe it's further down here. Worm Whisperer, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It took Worm Whisperer from Worm. Truly a worm obsessed person. Like, I would die as guys. There's nothing here that says I like dragons. Let's have a look at this thing then. Did we use it? We didn't. Oh no, we did. Oh no, we didn't. It's right there. When blown, this horn of bone emits an unbridled tone that pulls your Apocryphal Bahamut to your side. This draconic entity is brought forth by blowing into the horn you receive from the wandering minstrel while holding in your heart Bahamut's song recorded by the Heimdall. Thus imbued with hopes and dreams, it desires nothing more than to soar to the boundless skies and recognizes your free spirit self as its master. What if I click over it? Oh. His poor back is not okay. Like, truly, this is how I sit at my desk, and I'm pretty sure all of you do as well. Like, she kind of serving? Oh, truly. Oh my god. My queen. Like, an icon right there. But yeah, that's... I mean, it could have been golden like Bahamut, but I will take it. What does it fly like? Okay. Like, I came really for the title in the first place, you know? But it's cool. I just wish it's like the back end would sort of raise a bit more. You know what I'm getting at? Like, you can still carry me like this, but this looks really uncomfortable to fly like. I like its head shape, actually. That is really cool. Very aerodynamic, that. Like, from the front, it's amazing, but then you just look at it completely from the side and you're like, oh, you're back, honey. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. And you know what? We did well. Like, that's, you know, on time. Nice. Okay. So this now means we do have to do Dawn Trails, which I'm not looking forward to. Yeah, maybe we just go to like the Central Shroud and just scare some poor Sprout who's there for the first time. It's being like, oh look, there's a giant dragon on me. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, my guy is in his car, and I am keeping up with him. Okay, you got on your Bahamut, bro? You got on your Behemoth? Yeah. Why am I Australian? Yeah, this is one hell of a big mount. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm just happy for the title. You know, that's literally all I wanted from this. And it's done, so now we've got all of them, yeah, except do I have... Yeah, I have Shadowbringers, right? Shadowbringers was the giant dragon. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I've got 2 wings. Okay, that won't actually take too long. I say that, it will, because I've not done anyway yet.